Hello, beautiful people, and welcome to my channel. Unless you've been living under a rock or you just don't play Minecraft, if that's the case, then what's wrong with you? Because Minecraft is awesome. You would know that Minecraft recently released a new 1.21 Tricky Trials update. And as I was thinking of a video to make, I thought, what if we were to build a house using nothing but the new update blocks? And I haven't looked at anything in this update yet, so I'm quite excited to see what we'll be working with. I know we got some copper. Ooh, look at those. Doors, trapdoors. What else was there? I think there was some tough. Oh yeah, look, tough bricks and stairs and slabs and walls. Oh, this is so cool. I'm gonna place everything down on the ground so we can see what we're working with. Alright, so here is what we're working with. It's not a lot to work with, but I'm sure we'll be able to come up with something. I hope. Usually when I build a house, I go for at least 4 different types of blocks or colors. Let me show you what I mean. So I'd usually do an outline in one color, the wall in another, outline in the roof in a different one, and then the actual roof in a 4th color. So this is what I kind of do when I build houses. 4 different colors, which I don't really have. I mean, I guess we kind of do with the different coppers, but there's no stairs like for the roof. And I don't know about you, but I don't see this as being a pretty wall color. Like, look at that. If we just put all these together, that's a very busy wall and it doesn't really look good. So I don't know what we're going to do. I do love all the different kinds of tuft blocks we got. And by the way, there's string there so you can see this wall here. If I took it away, you couldn't see the top like that. So that's why the string's there. But we will figure something out. There's also these blocks here. There's a heavy core, trial spawner, crafter, and a vault. Something I did notice about the crafter is it changes direction based on how you place it. So we could probably figure out something pretty cool to do with that. Now, besides these so wonderful blocks I have behind me, I am going to allow myself to use World Edit and make a custom landscape and terrain. Why? Well, because I can. Now, one thing about these blocks here is they're kind of giving off a steampunk vibe, especially with all the different types of copper. So maybe we'll build a steampunk house? I don't know. But as of right now, we're gonna get started with that terraforming. So I got the idea in my head that a mountain would make a really nice backdrop, and it does. It's a mountain. Of course it's gonna make a nice backdrop. But I kinda wanted to make it more of a lush mountain, and parts of it be stone and parts of it be grass and moss and really green. And I actually forgot to make the terrain just a few blocks taller, so I had to copy and paste it a little bit higher up. And then I used the brush tool to kind of smooth out the edges and make it more natural looking. And I wanted to make a little, well, not a little, it's a pretty big river going through this valley next to the house, and I think it came out really good. And I also decorated the edge of the river with a few little rock formations. And it wouldn't be a custom landscape without some custom trees. Although, I don't know why I decided to build the tree I struggle with the most, spruce trees. When I build them, they kind of end up looking like droopy palm trees. A little tip for people who use World Edit: when you place a custom tree, rotate it 90 degrees every time you place it. That way, you have one tree built, but each time you rotate it, it looks like a different tree. So that takes away like half of the work. But anyways, I built the path and finished things off by decorating the ground with foliage. Ooh boy! Look at that. I would say our landscape turned out so nice. Now I decided to do spruce trees because I just really don't ever build them. So I decided to branch out and go a little bit out of my comfort zone. Are they the best trees? No, not at all. But are they good enough? Yeah, they're good enough. Now, as you saw in the video, I have made a little outline with wool here. I don't know if I'm gonna keep this exact shape. I just kind of made it up at the time, but I kind of wanted to go for a funky design. Now, if we take a look at the blocks, whoops, go up. Take a look at the blocks again. Like I said, they kind of give off a steampunk-ish vibe, so that is what we're gonna go for. I have never built in the steampunk style before, so this'll be interesting. But I'm excited to see what we can come up with. So, as I said before, this crafter here changes direction based on how you place it. So I might try something like this for the wall, maybe this side. So I want to start with the tough bricks and create like a platform for the rest of the house. Now, what kind of slabs do we have really quick? Oh, not a lot. We're gonna have a floor. Maybe that for a floor? But I need a slab. Maybe we'll go with that one. So I think I'm gonna make this one higher. Get rid of that. Ooh. Oh, actually, I'm gonna do something a little different here. I'm probably gonna mess up everything, our whole outline, but I just thought of something I want to do. No, it actually wouldn't mess up the outline. What I want to do is on the edges here. Oh, maybe we'll use a different tough block. Hold on. Maybe we will use the chiseled and the polished. I want to do something like that. Yeah. Give it a little dimension, you know? Yeah, there we go. Looks alright. Now I'll just continue with this pattern all the way around. There we go. There's our little platform. So I might use this polished tough instead. Yeah, because it kind of matches that. There we go. So we're gonna have like a little porch here going up. And what do I have to work with? Oh, that's an interesting looking top. Oh, I do like the top of that. I might use these for the floor. We'll do that. Also going to put our door on. So far it's a lot of gray. Not a lot of other colors, but I'm working with what we got. I can't decide if I like it or not. It's a little busy. I wish these blocks could be turned on their side because I would really love this pattern, like as the floor design. But I'll take what I can get. Okay, it's a little busy, but I don't hate it. We'll see. I might change it. I don't know yet. So now for the walls. What does that look like? Whoops. Oh god. Oh, that's so bad. What if it were this way? Oh, it's still so bad. What if I were to do that? I mean, I think that makes it a little bit better. Oh, but that pattern's there. Okay, we'll just go for it. Oh, I don't know. I had such high hopes for this block, but it's just turning out to be rather ugly, isn't it? Oh, that's really bad. Maybe it'll look better once we put in some windows? Maybe? Hopefully? I have two ideas for the windows. So I can either do that or that. Definitely the trapdoor. That is hideous. That was an immediate no. Okay, still looks really bad. Let's add a few more in. Alright, you can't really see it, but I did add some windows back here. I also changed the trapdoor from the exposed to the weathered. I just think it looks a little better. Maybe I should add a little balcony? I don't know, I'm just kind of winging it. Okay, so I might have gone a little bit overboard with my simple balcony. It's going to be a part of the second floor, and I don't like how the front looks though. It's awfully square. I don't know how to fix it. Maybe it'll look better once we get the roof on. But something I want to fix is the entryway here. I don't like that it's just one long wall. It doesn't have any dimension to it. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna break down this wall here. And I'm gonna use the oxidized copper. Okay, that's better, I think. It definitely breaks up the wall and doesn't make it look so plain, which is just really hard with this house. Everything just looks really plain and weird. Okay, moving on. Let's get a second floor in here. So I technically can't use the tough block because it's not in this update, but I can use the slab to make a block. I am definitely most likely for sure cheating, but you know, I'd say it counts. It's technically just 2 slabs. Alright, got the second floor on. One thing I just realized is that I bet it's super dark. That's not too bad, but it's gonna be really dark in here. The bulbs don't light up, do they? Wait, do they light up? Oh no, if I were to put a lever on this. Oh my gosh, they light up! That's so cool! Okay, so I get it. You can put a lever on top, flick it, and you can even get rid of the lever and it will still stay on. That is so cool! As of right now, still gotta finish this thing, if you can call it a house. And I just thought I want to add a little bit stuff around the bottom here. Just looks awfully plain. That's a little better. Yeah, we'll do this all the way around the side. Wait, I want to add something to the corner to break up this wall. As of right now, it just looks so just plain and ugh. Let's see what we have for an outline. How does this look? Not great. Not great at all. I wonder if I were to use a wall instead. Okay. I think I'll keep that for now. I don't know if I'll keep this in the end, but for now it's okay. Alright, I want to add some details to the windows here. Maybe a type of shutter? I don't like that these are the same thing. It just looks too similar. I might change the windows to this. I definitely prefer the trapdoor just because then it's not all one level. The trapdoor kind of gives it dimension. Huh. I don't know. Gosh, this is difficult. This is definitely harder than I thought it would be. Okay, let me get in there. Try something. Okay, that works. I might do that. Looks a little weird on the inside, but I'd rather have it weird on the inside than weird on the outside. I mean, who looks at the inside of houses anyways? It's all about the outside appeal, right? Curb appeal and all. Alright, I want to move on to the second floor, and I think I'm gonna stick with this exposed chiseled copper. So I'll just start building up the sides here. Okay. You know, I think it's starting to come together as a house. Starting to look like one. Kinda. So now I want to add on a roof. I want to make the outline of the roof with the tough bricks and then the inside of the roof with the oxidized and weathered copper. I kind of want to make the roof a little pointed. Yeah, something like that. So do a little bit of a different thing over here. Yeah, something like that. I don't want it too tall. The only thing is that I don't have a stair version of the copper. So a combination of these 4 I think I'll do for the roof. Now, I'm not going to show you any more building because I don't want to spoil the final product for you. This is the last time you're going to see this house unfinished. Now, just to remind you, we are using only the 1.21 update blocks. Now, without further ado, let's show the final product. So, are y'all ready to see this wonderful masterpiece I've created? Before we take a look at it, I just want to remind you the blocks I had to build with. I had all these different types of tough blocks, and these are copper, and these were particularly Did that just turn on? I didn't know it did that. Learn something new every day, I guess. But anyways, so I guess without further ado, let's see the house. In 3, 2, 1, bam! There it is. And all of its coppery, tough glory. It didn't turn out too bad, I don't think. I really kind of struggled here. I'm not used to building with so few blocks. But all in all, I think we did a pretty good job. I tried to make it as steampunky as I possibly could by adding a bunch of pipes on the side and chimneys, and actually, you can't really hardly see. If I stay still, you can kind of see the chimneys have a little bit of smoke coming out, and that's the vault here. And over here, got just another chimney and pipe coming out just to try and get that steampunk feel. Also, I tried to make a little clock here, but it does not look like one at all. So moving on. But you know, I do like the roof, surprisingly, for not being able to use any type of stair or slab. It's nice to have some different types of copper blocks. It's about damn time, Mojang. Better late than never, I guess. But let's take a look inside, shall we? There's really not much in here, since I don't really have blocks to do an interior. And it is quite dark in here too, because we don't really have a good light source. There are the bulbs here, but they don't give off very much light. If you were to use these as a light source in your house, you would definitely have to place a few around for there to be enough light. But over here we have a little alcove, which probably would be a really good place for like your furnaces to go, or your crafting. I don't know what you could put here. Lots of stuff you could do. But even have a little staircase, it's kind of hard to see. The blocks are so similar in color that they kind of all blend together. But upstairs, I tried to make a little chandelier. And here's where I used the heavy core. Oh, I guess I also used it on the front porch a little bit. But that was the goal with this house. I wanted to use every single block for building, which even included that little tiny core block. I guess the only thing I didn't use, which doesn't really count as a block in my opinion, are the new paintings. I mean, I don't really consider it a block, but I guess I could have used it to decorate. I might just go through these paintings really quick with you guys because I haven't looked through any of these yet. So this one is called Tides. A little weird. Fern. Oh, not what I expected at all. I expected an actual fern. And this one is Finding. Finding what? I don't know. Low Mist. Oh, I kind of like that one. Orb. Very strange. I don't know how to pronounce this one. Almonds, I think. Creepy. Very creepy. Passage. Pond. Why is there a skeleton in the water? No, I don't want to know. Sunflowers. Ooh. That one's pretty. I like that one. End boss. I don't know how to pronounce this one either. Catan, maybe? Baroque. Humble. Oh. Oh my. Meditative. Oh, cute. Prairie Ride. Oh, that one's cool. Unpacked. Oh, that's the one we already saw. I do like this one. Backyard. Cave Bird. And finally, Changing. All in all, some pretty cool pieces. It's so nice to have different paintings now. We've had the same old boring paintings for so many years that it's nice to have the variety now. all in all, I think we did a pretty good job for the blocks we had to use. But now I'm curious, what does it look like with shaders? Okay, that looks pretty good. I love our house even more now. That looks so good. You know what, let's pan out and get the full view. Oh yeah, look at that. That looks so good. I am so much happier with this house with shaders. It looks 10 times better. I mean, doesn't everything with shaders though? That is just pretty cool. And one more time, just to remind all of you, we went from this to this. That's pretty good if I do say so myself. And I do. But anyways guys, that's all we have time for today. I really enjoyed doing this challenge, and I hope to do more like it in the future. But please leave a like and comment if you enjoyed the video, and subscribe if you're new. Hope you have a great week, and I shall see you next time. Bye bye!